Are you ready?
In, 2, 3, 4. Out. 2, 3, 4.
Let's begin. And as you begin to settle now, with a breath, as you begin to settle now, with a breath, or a shift in posture, you may find that this moment is already enough. Nothing to fix, nothing to prove. You may find that this moment is awareness, already enough. Just notice, nothing to fix, with kindness, how nothing to prove, even if it feels a little stupid doing it. Only awareness, and maybe your mind drifts a little. That's great, because we're not here to judge. We're here to just notice. We're here to give our body what it needs, the nourishment from within, anytime, just by slowing down. And with kindness, and maybe you've used how your body feels in the past. A drink, a pill, a hit, something to feel better, to soften something, even if it feels a little stupid doing it, to remember or to forget. Yeah, and that makes sense. Maybe your mind, of course, drifts a little. You did what you knew how to do. Substances do something, and maybe they help in some way. Numbing pain. That's great. Creating calm, even connection. And still, you might ask, is this because we're not here totally working to judge? Or has it started to relax against me in any way? Only you can answer that. We're here to give our body around you what it needs, interact with. You can know what's the nourishment from within, know what's too much. But you might begin to notice, do I become someone else when I use? Anytime, just by slowing down. Do I lose control? Do others seem scared of me? We're here to be curious. Do I avoid feelings instead of facing them? And maybe because, maybe if even one yes whispers back, you've used already be growing a new kind of awareness. Something. Listening to yourself instead of explaining. In the past, some people do that. A drink, this awareness of how you really are. A pill, feeling any shame, guilt, anger, a hit. This uncharged awareness. That's something to feel better. Change starts. It happens with questions. What? Not with blame. You don't have to remember or to forget right now. But you can listen gently to the parts of you that already know. And perhaps you imagine a hallway inside of you. That makes sense. Lined with closed doors. Each one, of course, holding a moment. Or you did what you knew how to do. That you may have tried not to feel. And maybe substances. There's one door. Do draw them closer. You don't have to open it. You don't even have to know what's behind it, but you might simply ask. And maybe they help protecting in some way. Is there something that I'm carrying? Numbing, pain, has feelings? Because substances
creating calm,
may soothe the symptom, but the source,
even
real
connection.
healing begins when you turn toward yourself.
And still, you might ask,
In your life, whether you're
is this
figuring it out,
totally working for me now?
especially when you're using it,
Or
may be helpful
has it started to work against me
to raise your
in any
awareness
way?
of yourself, just to know. Am I louder? Am I more impatient?
Only you can answer that,
Am I quicker?
and the people around you who you interact
And if
with.
so, you are not broken, but you may be called to something more honest.
You can know what's too much, and they can know what's too much.
You don't have to stop everything all at once, but you can begin to notice, to question.
But you might begin to notice, do I become someone else when I use?
Taking 100% responsibility for your own actions is not about being perfect. It's about being present. And in this moment,
Do I say
you're
or do
already
things
practicing something new just by listening.
that I
just by
regret?
sitting here and breathing. Whether you're consciously hearing any of these words.
Do I lose control? Do others seem scared of me? Do I avoid feelings instead of facing them? Because if even one yes whispered back, you may already be growing a new kind of
As you
awareness.
begin to settle now with a breath or a shift in posture,
Listening to yourself
you may find that this moment is already
instead of explaining it away.
nothing to prove, only awareness.
Some people do that,
Just notice with kindness
but it's this awareness
how your body feels, even if it feels a little stupid doing it.
of how you really are
And maybe your mind,
without feeling any
that's great, because we're not here to judge. We're here
shame.
to relax. We're here to give our body what it needs, the nourishment from within, anytime, just by
Guilt.
settling down. And we're here to be curious. And maybe you've used
Anger.
something in the past, a drink, a pill, a hit, something to feel better, to soften.
This uncharged awareness,
What? To remember.
that's when you know
Forget.
the change starts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It happens with questions, not with blame.
How to do. Substances do something.
You don't have to decide anything right now.
Maybe they help in some way. Numbing pain,
But
creating
you can
calm,
listen
even
gently.
connection. And still, you might ask, is this
to the parts of you that already know.
Or has it started to work against me in any way? Only you.
And perhaps you
can answer that.
imagine a hallway
And the people around you
inside of you,
interact with.
lined with
You can know what's
closed
too much and
doors,
know what's too much. But you might
each
begin to
one
notice,
holding
do I become
a moment,
someone else when I use?
or
Do I
a
lose
memory.
control? Do others seem scared of me?
that you may have tried
feelings,
not to feel.
facing them. Because if even one yes whispers back,
And maybe
you may
there's
already
one door that draws you closer.
Awareness. Listening to yourself
You don't have to open it.
instead of explaining it away.
You don't even have to know what's behind it, but
Awareness of how you really
you might simply ask,
without feeling any shame, guilt, anger. This uncharged.
is there something that I'm protecting?
That's when you know that change starts. It happens with questions, not with blame.
Is there something that I'm
You don't
carrying
have to
that
decide anything right now, but you can listen.
has feelings?
Gently to the parts of you that already know.
Because substances
Imagine a hallway
may soothe the symptom,
inside of you,
but
lined
the source?
closed doors. Each one
Real healing begins when you turn toward yourself.
or a memory
Whenever violence
that
has shown up
try
in your life,
not to feel.
whether you're
Maybe
giving it out or you're receiving
there's
it,
one door that draws,
but especially
you don't
when
have to
you're using
You don't even have to know what's
it,
behind
may be helpful to watch for patterns,
Simply ask, is there something that I'm protecting?
to raise your awareness of yourself.
Is there
Just to
something
know.
that I'm carrying that has feelings?
Am I louder?
Substances may soothe the symptom,
Am I more impatient?
but the source?
Am I quicker to lash out?
Real healing begins when you turn toward
And if so, you are not broken,
has shown up,
but you may be called to something more honest,
giving it out or you're
more steady, and more free.
especially when you're using. It may be helpful to
You don't have to stop everything all at once, but
to raise your awareness of yourself.
you can begin to notice and to question
Am I more impatient?
and to care.
Am I quicker to lash out? And if so,
Because
you are not broken.
taking 100% responsibility for your own actions is not about being
More steady
perfect.
and more free. You don't have to stop
It's about
everything
being present.
at once, but you can begin to notice, and to question, and to care.
And in this moment, you're already practicing something new just by listening, just by sitting here and breathing.
Actions is not about being perfect. It's about being present.
Whether you're consciously hearing any of these words or not.
You're already practicing something new just by listening, just by sitting here and breathing.
As you return now to the room around you,
Hearing any of these words or not.
perhaps you carry a quiet truth. I may have used substances to cope, but I'm learning to live without hiding, and that will be enough for now.